Man, one of the questions I get asked all the time is, how do I know if I'm in a healthy relationship or not? All right. And when I started thinking about it, that's a good question. That's a good question because I remember dating someone and I didn't realize the relationship was totally unhealthy until I was out of it. And it had been a couple of months later. I was like, what was I thinking? You know what I'm saying? When we would argue, it would go this way. That wasn't healthy. How could I even begin to think that was healthy? So if you've ever been through that experience, or if you're going through that now, or you're trying to avoid that because you're single and you want to get into something healthy, my name is Dr. Alduan Tartt. I'm going to help you with the 5 signs you are in a healthy relationship. So let's dive in. Number one, you have chemistry. You have spontaneous and planned fun. You have mutual fun planning. Both of you bring the fun together. A lot of times when I get relationship advice, first thing I say is, and marital advice is, what kind of person do you bring to the marriage? Are you a happy person when you come home? Are you a happy person when you come into the relationship? If you're no fun and you don't believe in planning dates and you don't believe in enhancing quality of life for your partner with fun and energy and positivity and optimism, nobody want to hear about your problems all day. All right, bam. So you know you're in a functional relationship, healthy one, when you have chemistry and you have a lot of fun together. All right, number two, you have conflict resolution skills. All right. When you have differences of opinion, and believe it or not, even in healthy marriages, 67% of the stuff they never agree on. They're just different. Open the cabinet, close it. Go on a trip, save. 3 kids, 2 kids, right? In-laws live with you. In-laws go to senior living care. All right, whatever the case may be. You don't agree. You don't have to, but you have conflict resolution skills and you do a mutual accommodations. I accommodate to you mutually. We accommodate to one another. So you're different from me, so I accommodate. Sometimes I might go to the movies, and sometimes we might stay home and watch football. I'm gonna do it 50-50, and so that we can resolve our conflict. We can actually have differences that don't kill us. We can have differences and be able to live to see another day and just adjust and adapt and celebrate our differences versus allowing them to kill us. Number three, that took some of y'all out right there. Some of y'all like, we're not healthy. And hold on, this is just quick commercial. The reason that doesn't work is that over time you could take a couple of arguments, but over time having the same argument or consistent arguments every time you disagree is just gonna it's gonna be like plaque to a tooth. Eventually, it's gonna decay. Number three, verbal skills. You have mutual communication, right? Like you verbally tell your spouse why you're with them. All right. I love you because you are smart, witty, kind. I need you to support me in school because it is important to me. The spouse responds, I would like to support you during your time at school, but I'm simultaneously trying to get a promotion at work, right? So we're able to communicate. We have verbal skills. And men, listen, all right? All right. This is where we have to evolve. We can't just say, I don't know how to talk, right? You have to actually find the words. You have to find the feelings. You're going to have to go to classes. You're going to have to go to counseling. You're going to take some courses. Look it up on YouTube. Watch this video. Be able to communicate how you feel because it's not enough to say I love. It's not enough to just say I love you. You have to say why and how, and you have to do it often. We need to hear it. Sweet words are like a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bone. That's Proverbs 16:24. Look at that. Look at that spontaneous word just coming out of me. Number four, couple morale. Listen, y'all are both mutually satisfied. The number one thing I ask couples is how happy are you being his wife? How happy are you being her husband, right? One of you can't be happier than the other. You have to have mutual satisfaction. So that means that we believe in company morale, which means that everyone has to do their part. That means that if my wife is unhappy being my spouse, I need to make adjustments so that she's happy and vice versa. All right. No longer can you have a marriage where it's all about his or her needs and you get nothing. No, that 90-10, 80-20 didn't work. You have to both be happy, right? That's going to break some of y'all up right there, all right? Or at least you adjust you to go to 50-50. And then number five, supportive, mutual sacrifice. The reality is sometimes in marriage, you're going to have to sacrifice. I was just in Vegas I wanted to be by the pool, but it was my wife's birthday. She wanted to see Usher. We saw Usher. I thought we were gonna relax at the pool the next day. She said she wanted to go to Red Rock Canyon, 30 minutes away. We took an Uber from Vegas all the way to Red Rock Canyon and then walked around Red Rock Canyon in the heat, right? When I wanted to be cool in the pool. However, mutual sacrifice. How many times has my wife sacrificed by taking the kids so that I can enjoy the game? You feel me? How many times have I called my wife and said, "Babe, I want to go to the Hawks game. How you feel about helping out the kids with their homework solo dolo?" So I got you. Mutual sacrifice. Functional, healthy marriages and relationships is mutual sacrifice. Now the reason I'm saying this is that a lot of times we don't know. You don't know. You don't know. And part of my platform is letting you know that there are healthy marriages and relationships out there for you to get. I don't care if you're watching this in high school, this applies, college, middle school these days, right? Are you just dating right now? Are you in a full-fledged marriage? All right. I want to know how many of these five do you have and how many can you implement so that you can have a healthy, functional relationship and or marriage. That's what I'm talking about. Having a mediocre marriage. Who want to do that? Who want to be in a ball and chain? Who wants to be with one person happy and the other person just staying for the kids, staying for the money? No, let's have a ball. Let's have a blast, right? Let's have a good time. Let's do life together and let's do it well. Take care. God